everybody to the meeting of the Recreation and Amenity Committee, Tuesday, the 12th of October 2021. Apologies for absence. Welcome now. Yeah. I'd like to welcome Tom Buckley, our new councillor. Hope you enjoyed RNA. Declarations of interest. Public participation. Minutes. Approve the minutes of the recreation meeting on Tuesday, 31st of August. Right. All in favour? Okay. Right. On to progress report. Fairmile Chapel. Donation of Slovenian pay rack. On page 9, John.
I put that together.
Got it. Fairmile Chapel is different to Colin Byron.
The first channel, yeah, that is the contact.
It is. Have we had any bookings for that?
I believe we have one, I believe now.
Yeah, I haven't seen the paperwork what's out, but yeah, I believe we do have.
Oh, so
So it is all now, it is all now completed and we're taking.
not a good thing that someone needs. You know what I mean?
The thing that happened.
Exactly.
So when they do that.
And have you got that new edging tool
Yeah, that works. I've seen that in
to
action.
stop people dying on the big hole?
I've seen that.
Oh, the children equipment.
I'll get back to this now. Something else. Right. Riverbank affairs. Sorry, Riverbank repairs. Okay. Holiday working group. Welcome all. I was speaking to Becky that maybe we could have something that comes in different languages for people that visit the town. We have some Chinese visitors on Saturday who were down the river. And I think they've been bussed in on a bus, but they didn't. They obviously did.
Oh, they're busking.
No, they come in on a bus. And anything from Hong Kong. Yeah, so they could have come to the town if they'd have known where everything was, but they really liked the
They were already in the town.
Huh?
They were already in the town.
Yeah, I know, but they were in the river, down the river. They're not in
In the river?
down the river, visiting our parks and everything. It would have been nice to have some big people that visit from abroad, then they can see.
We struggle to create one rock, left hand of rock.
What's your QR code? Anyway, let's move on. Parks and open spaces policy. I was discussing this, and I think a good thing that would be is that if we just have a common sense approach to it, because instead of enforcing people to put their dogs on a lead, because no one's going to enforce it. And what would be a good idea is that if people let their dogs off the lead, not be staring at their phone and actually concentrate on where their dog's going, because it may go over to someone's picnic or go and do some business and then you may not be aware of where it's gone. But and like if someone says, can you put your dog on a lead, then just put the dog on a lead.
If we take that off, we really don't have a council.
But if they know their dog's out of control, you should just keep it on a lead, really. That's what I would say. Common sense. Right, okay. Okay. Yeah. Sorry?
The under the dog. Whatever it is.
Oh, no, that's fine. Well, as long as you're not professional and jumping in. Yeah, I know.
So internet bigger hamsters.
I don't walk them at the minutes. Yeah.
Wait till Christmas.
I mean, well, Hampstead police.
If you do, you use some of those retractable leads.
I've got a vision, I've got a vision.
Okay, right, park board, New Street Slipway,
Yeah,
John.
yeah, there was a mobile home parked in there on, well, across the Slipway, actually, nothing could have got in or out. And I confronted them and the guy said, why can't we stay here? I said, well, you're actually parking on where it says no parking. And he said, oh, well, we'll be a little bit longer. I said, no, I said, you got to go. I said, no, I said to him, if an enforcement officer comes down, you're going to have to pay a fine. And he said, how much? So I thought, oh, I'll pick a thing. I said, 200 quid. That's okay, I'll pay it, he said.
Oh, well.
And anyway, then it's the woman who was with him
Yeah.
and had on the side of a dog patrol car.
Oh.
But when the doors were open, there were 2 beds in there and it's a kitchen and there was no dogs inside. So he's literally going around, either travellers or something,
Yeah.
going around, just parking up wherever they wanted.
Wow.
But they went after about 20 minutes, I guess.
You should have phoned Sean.
No, I thought if Sean goes down, all hell would break loose, so I thought, no, it's better just to talk to the guy and get rid of him, and he went at the end. But that is the problem, because there's, obviously the access is not blocked,
No,
so,
That wouldn't make it slip away hard to you.
yeah, that's right, it's a nightmare when we used to have it, you have to unlock it and everything and that.
Yeah.
So it's not practical, and, it's just one of them things, I think, really.
yeah, I think if we see them again, we'll ask to move along, so.
And it's no good saying, well, you know, you're on CT, the camera budget, I know it's not on, so, you know, so,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, okay. Park warden apprenticeship. Mooring permits. Jubilee Park boilers, which are now being currently installed. Free management software. And then management accounts. Note them. Draft budget.
After from you, we can take these figures as read and those recommendations at the end.
Yeah.
In what detail council wish to go through it is.
I'll just read it as that. To receive and consider the draft budget figures for 2022-2023 under this committee's remit as laid out in the budget timetable approved by the FSM committee and any capital expenditure consideration. On budget 2, review the charges for Mill Meadows car parking and temporary moorings, venue hire, town hall, Kingsland Farm, Margaret Day Room and Old Fire Station Galleries from April 2022 and Jubilee Park Sports Centre from 2022, September 2022. Fairmount cemetery charges will be presented to the next committee meeting. Note the town clerk has delegated powers under the scheme of delegation to agree the rent license fee reviews in accordance with the terms of the agreement. So where any increase exceeds lesser of 3% above RPI or 5,000 pounds. Note every lease shall be reviewed by the relevant committee no less than every 5 years. Any questions? Sorry.
Yeah, just one, on the town hall fees.
Yeah.
Residents don't get a discount, do they? On the town hall itself, there's not a resident and non-resident charge, resident information, isn't it?
I believe there is, there is resident and non-resident. So yeah, resident.
There is, okay, good.
Yeah.
I could see it on some of it and not some of the rings.
How far up does the rest of the line go then? Where does it end?
I believe it's anybody who lives in the parish.
In the parish, okay.
The car parking fees are not going up.
That's something to look at one day, but I think 7.25% on the start makes a lot of sense. But I think our parking fees is we could look at again in the next couple of years. Otherwise. Recommendations. We need to go with 12.1.
But like, total. Or the fire station, it should be increased by 7.25% as shown on the attached. Yeah, that works. Central marketplace seating licenses. Rent, yeah,
Seating licenses. Was there a complaint against Harrison Hood that they needed to move their seating back in towards their premises? Only because I go there quite a lot in the morning, and my chair is sort of one chair out from one table, and the manager came out and she's like, sorry, you're not allowed to sit there. My license has been revoked and put back because it's dead. And I was like, well, I definitely haven't heard what's seen that. And he said, we can have it no more space than one chair's width from that their premises. So whereas like you might have a window, chair, and one chair here, all facing one table, that one chair there cannot be there. So unless the chairs are now parallel to the shop frontage, they're not allowing anyone to use the space.
It's not this council because obviously it's on the pavement, so it's FADC licensing. So it's an FADC, so they apply to FADC for the street license, to the seating license on the pavement, and they attach a plan which goes out to consultation, and then if there's any feedback received, plus what the officer recommendation is, that also goes back to them. I remember this coming up because I remember the comments back and forth, and I'm sure they put in plans for that wider area, and then they were recommended otherwise, and they were happy to agree and amend those plans. But I will forward those emails to you. If you like. It's not-
And even the studs on the pavement are now like further out, whatever those studs are called, and they're now claiming to be able to use. I thought they got confused.
I'll double check the plans. I mean, it's actually entirely my remit.
That'd be awesome.
Chair of licensing, so
Cool.
it's fun to have something to.
No, because I think if she realises that they can use one chair's extra width, it might make a large difference to that.
I'll go back and check.
rent and license reviews. Some items including number of leases, licenses, agreements may have been hugely. Fee review, I'm now delegated to the town clerk under the scheme of delegation. Where we let that out?
I'll second it. If that's
Yeah,
your proposal.
okay, right, yeah, so it's like, starts like landing the keys in the shop and then through, no, there's around like, Thameside parking space, Holbein Gardens, marketplace parking. The budget. Number of uses agreements which have which have a RPI increase. So, recommendation.
If I was going to say for the there is a slight error in the recommendation, but it was probably me when I put that for Becky. So the second item on the recommendation to resolve to recommend to FSM about the proposed charges for the hire of town hall. The charges for the town hall and other buildings, they can all be agreed by this committee, and it doesn't need to be recommended to FSM. So the only item to recommend to FSM is the draft budget figures.
Yeah. All those in favour?
Yeah.
Management accounts for 2021-2022.
Staff salaries in yellow.
That's a very good question. Usually it's because it's an item that Liz has been working on. Or there's something I think I think it's just a working in this. And also the top in the header, it should say budget 2022-2023, not management accounts 2021-2022.
Any questions?
it's a really nice budget to look at. I think it's a good community budget. You know, there's exciting things on there. There's, you know, good income on there, and it's just great, healthy, yeah.
Okay, right. That's it,
Brilliant.
is that it?
Yeah. 14 minutes. Just wanted it recorded before it reaches the